Good afternoon and welcome to another focused activity. We have a 4 to 5 on fitness today. My name is Michelle. I'm a teacher in Milano Meravigli. I'm originally Pakistani and I've been living in Milan for about 3 years now. And with us, we have,
Hi. Okay, you ready?
hi, Tiziana.
Mm, Okay. Michelle.
Okay, we have Jadene who was temporarily frozen, but now she's back.
Yay, hello. Okay, finally. Finally.
Okay, and Tiziana, where are you from? Write to us and let us know where you're from, which branch of Myes you study at. Okay, so we're going to start with, hi, Elena. We're going to start with our focus. We are talking about fitness today. What do you think when you think of the word fitness, Judy?
Well, I guess I think of two things because I think of exercise, like physical exercise. Um, but I also, no, that's all I think about. Think about physical exercise and the effect it has on your health.
Okay,
So hello, Michele, and okay, from the south of Puglia, Tiziana from Livorno, but she was born on the island of Elba. Wow,
wow.
that is interesting.
Hmm.
I don't know if you knew this, but that is the island that Napoleon hid out on for a long time.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, so some history. And
Mm.
Elena is from Sardinia. Okay, so a nice mixed group.
Jadine, would you like to read?
Sure. In this focus activity, we will be talking about sports vocabulary, talking about fitness and health, and also discussing a health checkup. Hi, Riza.
Okay, so as we move forward, sorry, my computer's acting a bit dodgy.
No problem.
Okay, types of sport. Do you play any sports, JD?
At the moment, no. Um, but um, I have played some sports in the past. So when
Mm-hmm.
I was at university, I played a sport called lacrosse, which nobody knows what this is. Oh, thank you, Michele.
That's very sweet.
Um, so yeah, so I used to play a sport called lacrosse, which is a team sport. So you play a group of people on your team against another group of people. Um, and there is a ball, and you all have sticks with nets, and you have to try and score goals. So you have to try and get the ball into the other team's goal. Um, and sometimes now I go bouldering, um, which is a type of indoor. So it's a type of climbing, but yeah, inside somewhere very safe with lots of big safety mats on the floor for protection.
So is that like indoor rock climbing?
Yes, it's like rock climbing, um, but with rock climbing you climb a lot higher. So bouldering you only climb maybe 2 meter, 3 meters. not very high.
Okay, I didn't know what this is, and I do this at my gym as well. But I didn't know there was a name for it. I just thought it was
Oh,
indoor rock climbing.
oh. So with rock climbing, you have a harness. So you have something that you are strapped to for protection, and you can go really, really, really high. If you don't have a
Hmm.
harness and you only climb a few meters, then it is bouldering.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh,
So
what do you do, Michelle? You just mentioned that you go to the gym.
I do. I usually go to the gym about 3 or 4 times a week,
Oh, wow.
and that's about it. I don't really play any sports. I've actually never played
Hi, Fiorella.
I haven't really played a team sport since I finished high school.
Really? What did you play in high school?
I played a game that no one really knows about. It's called netball.
Oh, yeah, sure, netball.
Nice. So it's
Yeah.
like basketball, except you don't dribble the ball, which means you don't bounce the ball. You pass the ball between your teammates without dribbling.
Okay. So already lots of sports. For everyone watching, do you play or have you played in the past any sports? Or do you do any other type of exercise? Especially now with the quarantine, I am interested to know how to keep fit. And also, hello, Bruno. And Marcello. Okay, a big group today. Um,
Fantastic.
so if you also don't want to talk about what type of sport you play, you can also just try to name some of the sports you can see on the shell screen. So any you can see in the pictures.
So which types of sports do you guys recognize from here? So, shall we try? First off, we have one which should be fairly easy to guess. Any ideas, JD?
Um, yes, I do have some ideas. This is actually something that I cannot do.
Oh, me neither.
Oh, really? See, that's surprising because I thought you said that you grew up near a beach.
I did, but it's horrible.
Oh no. Okay, but yes, excellent. Tiziana, Fiorella, yes. So the first is swimming. And be
Hmm.
careful, some of you, because swimming is the activity, but the place you do it is a swimming pool. So the activity is not a swimming pool, which I have sometimes heard.
You could even just call it a pool.
Yeah,
That's fine as well.
exactly. And excellent, we have some more answers. So they've said boxing is the second,
Hmm.
baseball is the third. Really well done, Michele and Tiziana.
Hmm.
And then rugby, yes.
Yeah. Then soccer,
Yes.
cycling. Fantastic work, guys.
Just be careful with the spelling for cycling. So soccer, Michelle, do you say soccer?
No, we say football.
Yeah, us too. So I think soccer is very American
Hmm.
and football is more UK influenced British English. Um, wow, so many responses.
You guys are doing
Okay.
so well. Fantastic
Someone
work.
someone has
Krav
said
Maga.
Krav Maga. So I don't know if this is what you do, Marcello. I think so because I cannot see Krav Maga in these pictures. Um, for
But
anyone
that's
who doesn't know, can you describe it, Michelle? Because I've only recently learned what it is.
so Krav Maga is a form of martial arts. It's a military defense and fighting system, which was developed by the Israel Defense Force,
I've heard of
and
it.
it's a combination of techniques from boxing, wrestling, judo, karate, combined with realistic fighting techniques. So it's extremely deadly.
Wow. Wow, yes, okay. And then excellent. So Fiorella, Elena, we have volleyball, and then did anyone get the next one? The one before climbing?
That's a good one.
And I don't think I can see it, but apologies if you have said it. So Michelle, do you know what it is in this picture?
It looks like field hockey.
Exactly. So you can have field hockey, or you can also have ice hockey.
So field hockey
Um,
is played in the field, in a green field, and ice hockey is played on
Excellent,
the ice.
Elena. Yeah, exactly. And then some people have also put hiking for
Mm-hmm.
the last picture. And I have to say, Fabrizio, excellent, excellent, excellent. But this last one is not hiking, definitely. So hiking is just to take a walk. Um, and usually when you're walking, it's outside, definitely, but usually it's on different terrain. So maybe you are hiking up a hill or a mountain or hiking through a forest, etc. And it's usually a long walk. But
Right.
in the picture, as many people have said, this woman is climbing. Um, which yeah, I think if you set off for a hike, if you went for a hike and you ended up climbing, I would be very scared if this is how my hike ended up.
Right. Always remember for a hike or for a trek, you need some ground underneath you because you're walking on something. Okay, in pairs, ask and answer these questions. So we've already done the first question, which was which sports do you play? As Jadine and I ask and answer these questions, we would love for you guys to write in
Yeah.
and let us know your answers to these.
Yes,
So
and please number them as well.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, so from these, which ones haven't you tried and which ones would you like to try?
Um, I haven't tried baseball. I haven't tried rugby. I haven't tried volleyball, and I haven't really tried cycling because I'm not very good. Um, but I would like to maybe do some cycling or volleyball or rugby, not baseball. So baseball doesn't really interest me. But the type of rugby I would like to play is called touch rugby.
Hmm,
So it's different because there is no tackling. So there is no physical someone jumping on you. It's just as soon as someone touches you, you have to pass the ball. So you can play it as well in a mixed team, which means there are men and women in the same team. Whereas in regular rugby, I would not like to play with other women, and I definitely would not like to play with men. Uh, what about you, Michelle? Which ones have you tried, and which ones would you like to try?
okay, I have tried baseball, cycling, football, volleyball, hockey, because hockey is the national sport of my country.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I
Mhm.
thought it was cricket.
One would imagine so. We're much better
Yeah,
at cricket.
that's incredible. Okay,
Yeah, we're pretty good at hockey as well. We've won several championships, but it's not as widely well known as cricket is. What
okay,
I would really like to try would be boxing. I
okay. I think
think
you'd be good at that.
I feel like it could be a lot of fun. I'd like to try boxing, and I hear it's really good. It's a really good form of training. Just
Mm,
not, and it doesn't just help with becoming stronger overall, but I think mentally it makes you stronger as well.
okay, and it's a lot of cardio as well. which just means it gets your heart beating really fast, which can improve your breathing, and
Mm-hmm.
also how long you are able to do a sport for. Um, so Bruno tells us, I practice hiking and we say cycling. And usually, Bruno, we wouldn't say I practice, even though it is correct, but just because it's very formal. So a more casual way would just say I go hiking. I go hiking and cycling, or I hike and cycle. You can use them as main verbs as well if you want to.
Mm-hmm. We have Marcelo says that he plays a lot of sport, and
Wow.
on Wednesday Krav Maga and on Thursday dance. Wow. What kind of dance?
What kind of dance?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'd love
very
to know.
diverse. Wow, he can charm people and he can also kill people.
Dangerous combination.
Definitely.
Elena doesn't play any sports, or didn't play any sports, but now she does Pilates and power stretching. Oh, that's
Oh, that
fantastic.
that sounds something like something I would like. Um, Tiziana also says, I don't play any sport, but I would like to try skiing.
Mm.
Okay, and Fiorella, I play volleyball with my sister in the park. That's nice. But we can't go out. So in my house, I have a cyclette. What would you call a cyclette?
A mini bicycle?
Yeah, I think so. Or
So in
what do
Italian,
you call the
we
machines?
have this situation where to make something a mini, you put the suffix E-double-T-E, right?
Yeah,
But in English, we usually have a different name for it, or we just say mini or small.
yeah, yeah. And Riza also says, I practice, so I go swimming and cycling. And also, did we do Michele?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, but let's do it again.
Okay. I go swimming. I'd like to try climbing. I usually play sports alone. I don't like watching any sports except for just diving is okay. And that's cool. Diving is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, very scary, I think, what they what they can do. They jump from such big heights. And oh, Marcello, you have inspired Riza. She would like to try Krav Maga. Maybe you can teach her.
Okay, and
Practice
now,
English.
um, so Jadene, now who do you play sports with, or who do you work out with?
Now nobody. When I was living in London, I had a friend that we always went to the gym together and it was so fun. But now I don't have any friends who like to exercise, or who have the same schedule as me.
Mm-hmm.
Because as teachers, we work with sometimes irregular schedules, whereas
Mm-hmm.
most of my friends work from 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening. So, yes. And what about you, Michelle? Do you go to the gym all by yourself?
Yes, I usually go all by myself because I have the same problem as you. I don't have any friends who like to work out. So every time I've mentioned I'm going to the gym, their answer is, how about we do brunch instead?
Oh, that's nice. Brunch is also good.
Brunch is also good, but how about we go to the gym and then go for brunch?
Whoa. I like this. Currently, I am we say on holiday, on vacation. I'm on staycation, which
I
is
love
very
that.
clever. Yep. So I am on holiday, staying at home. So I use a treadmill, and a treadmill is a machine that lets you walk or run, um, but on a fixed position because the thing you walk on rotates. I'm sure you've all seen treadmills.
Number
Um,
4. Who? Sorry, number four. Do you like watching professional sports on TV?
Marcello, yes. Tiziana, yes. I love Formula One and motor. We normally say motorbiking, um, just because a cycle with a motor is called a motorbike. Um, but cool.
Do you watch any professional sports on TV?
Um, Not intentionally, so I don't plan to. Um, but I really like during the Olympics or the Winter Olympics, I'm not sure which one,
Hmm.
when they have the gymnastics.
Right, that is beautiful to watch.
Yeah, I love it. It always just amazes me, the way these people can run and jump and all only using their own bodies.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, if that's on, I always watch that. But otherwise, no.
Okay, we're going to move on and talk about lifestyles now. So here we have the lifestyle of four friends. So, Jadene, would you like to read, please?
Sure. So Daniel, I go to the gym almost every night after work. At the weekend, I normally go to the park with my dog and I sometimes go swimming. Esther, I have a gym membership, but I only go once or twice a month. I work very hard and have two children. I don't have time to exercise. Ellen, unfortunately, I work in an office and when I come home, I'm always too tired to go running or to go to an exercise class. I prefer the TV and a glass of wine. And Frank, I'm a builder, so exercise is part of my job. I lift and carry heavy objects and I'm on my feet all day. I don't need to go to the gym. Okay.
Okay, so just a few points on grammar. If you notice, all the four people are using the present simple to talk about their fitness habits. This is because we use the present simple to talk about things that routinely happen, things that are on a timetable, or things that you normally do. So let's look at the vocab. First, almost every night. So when you go to the gym almost every night, what do you think that means, Jadine?
It means that you don't go every single night, but you will go most of the nights. So you will go maybe 3 or 4 nights out of 5 in a working week.
Okay, and then we have a gym membership. What is a gym membership?
So a membership is like a subscription. So you pay a certain amount of money every month or every year, and in return, you can access their facilities. And there are different memberships depending on how much money you have or how often you would like to go to the gym.
Okay, over here we have the word builder. So that is a noun and it's some sort of profession. So what do you think?
So a builder is literally somebody who builds. So somebody who constructs, who makes houses or office buildings, etc. And sometimes they can be the same people who repair a problem to a building. For example, if they're yeah, if your walls are crumbling.
Okay, fantastic. Over here we have a word lift and carry. And I know sometimes our students get confused. So to lift something means to pick it up. You know, if you pick up something, you have lifted it. And if you keep holding it, you are carrying it. For example, you can lift and carry a baby.
Hmm.
Okay, Elena says she's like Ellen.
Yes. I
We
like that.
all feel like Ellen sometimes, right?
Oh yeah, Ellen has a good life. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having problems adding comments to the comment box. I don't know why.
Okay, and here we have Michele. He says he used to be like Danielle, but right now he's really tired, and so he's more like Ellen.
um, but sometimes I think Daniel needs a bit of a rest. To be
Yeah,
honest,
he needs to take it easy.
it's a bit too much.
I think it's great if you're training that hard, if you have a goal that you need to achieve. For
Mm.
example, if you are taking part in a competition, if you're running for a marathon, you're training for a marathon, that's great. Or, you've packed on a few pounds and now it's summer. So,
I like that you've stacked on. You've stacked on.
so you've put on a few extra kilos and it's summer and you're going really hard because, you have to wear a swimsuit and you have maybe 2 months.
And society is body shaming you.
Absolutely. Yeah, Daniel needs to take it easy unless he has some sort of goal in mind. Guys, if you have any questions regarding the vocab, please let us know. Who do you
Exactly.
think is the healthiest, mentally and physically? Jadene?
Probably Daniel. I think Daniel is the healthiest. I think people can over exercise, but I don't think he is over exercising because he um has a range of different things. And he
Mm-hmm.
also says he sometimes goes swimming or he goes to the park with his dog, maybe for a walk. So I think he exercises a really good amount. And I think he is very motivated and mentally strong. Whereas Esther, I'm probably more like Esther because I will go to the gym, but if I'm tired, maybe I will not.
No, I completely agree and understand.
I'm mentally weak.
After a long day at work, sometimes it's hard to motivate yourself to get back out there.
I think the main thing is just getting a habit, getting into the pattern of
Hmm.
doing something, and then it doesn't feel so difficult.
That's true. So they say a habit takes 21 days to form. So if you do
Exactly.
something regularly for 21 days, it should become second nature to you. That's a good expression, second nature.
Yeah.
It's when something is so comfortable with you, you're so comfortable with something, it's almost part of your personality. Okay, moving on. How fit are you? So this is a fun little quiz. Ask your partner if they agree or disagree with these sentences and why.
So
Okay, so
you
you
are
guys can
all our partners.
absolutely. Jadine, would you like to read?
Okay. So number one is very important to be fit. Number two, I regularly go to the gym. Number three, I don't mind exercising, but I prefer watching sport on TV. Number four, I hardly ever go to the gym, but I walk a lot every day. And number five, forget exercise, bring me some ice cream. Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah, okay, so number one, do you agree it's very fit to be important? It's very important to be fit.
I do. I do, especially because fitness, I think, matches with health as well.
Mhm.
So I think if you have really low fitness, you're less likely to be healthy. And I think health is very important. Obviously now and this kind of time as well, you can see it. So I do think it's very important to be fit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what about the second one? I
No,
regularly go to the gym.
no, this is not true.
We have our students writing in. Tiziana says for her it's number five.
Lovely.
Michele says number five as well.
Oh, Elena. Oh,
Four
bad.
and
So four
five.
and five. Hey, you're walking outside. Go home. Go back home. Okay, but Bruno, number one. Excellent.
Fiorella also
Again.
agrees with number one. Um, Absolutely. I completely agree with you, Fiorella. It's important to be healthy. I think that sometimes we do make a difference between healthy and fit. And fit tends to be looked at more as someone who has the stereotypical body of someone who works out a lot. And I don't think that's necessarily how you look is not important as long as you are healthy. Raisa says four and one. Okay. Or four, two, one. I'm not sure how to read this.
I think four and one. Four and one.
Four and one. Okay. That's interesting. You don't go to the gym, but you do believe in staying fit. I love that.
Okay, well done. Well done. I'm sorry. I take it back. I'm proud of you.
Marcelo number one. Yep. Okay, let's move on. Um, okay, over here, I would just like to highlight that when you agree or disagree with someone, you say, I agree. Okay, you do not say, I am agree. Because
Yes, very
I
true.
know in Italian, when you say it, the translation is I am agree. But in English, we do not put the verb to be, we just say, I agree.
Disclaimer. So to note that what is healthy and unhealthy is different for everybody. But
Mm-hmm.
generally speaking, so we have to eat fruit and vegetables, to smoke, to drink soft drinks, to drink lots of water, to exercise regularly, to drink lots of alcohol, to sleep 12 hours a night, to eat lots of dairy products, and to avoid stress.
Okay, so eat fruits and vegetables, healthy or unhealthy?
I would say these are definitely healthy because fruit and vegetables, as we know, are good for us. They contain lots of nutrients and fibers, and they're very natural as well. And I think most natural things are healthy.
Mm-hmm. And guys, remember, fruit is singular. We do not say fruits, but vegetable can be a plural, so we do say vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay, smoking.
Okay, so to smoke, I think obviously is unhealthy. Um, because yeah, smoking is not natural and we know it contains lots of negative things, addictive substances, lung problems.
Fantastic. Drink soft drinks.
So what is a soft drink?
Mm, a soft drink is a drink like Pepsi, Coke, Fanta.
Okay. Okay,
They're
so
also called sodas.
yeah, so it's not alcoholic, but they
No,
can be sugary, right?
absolutely. Lots and lots and lots of sugar.
Okay, so if they are sugary, really sugary, and again, not so natural, I would say they are unhealthy.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Water. Drink lots of water. Definitely healthy because everyone says the first thing you should do is drink lots of water, and it's going to be amazing for your health, for your hair, for your skin.
Although I do think that you can drink too much water, but I think it's very difficult.
True, you can drink a lot of water, but I don't think anyone really drinks that much water to the point
No,
of overdoing it.
exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
exercise regularly.
Okay, so as we discussed already, exercising not only helps us to look good, but it can improve our overall health because it can help with our breathing. It can get rid of lots of fats and other things in our bodies that might be causing health problems. So
Hmm.
definitely healthy habit.
Drink lots of alcohol.
Ah,
Well,
hmm.
it depends.
Well, for example, now I feel like maybe it's good for my mental health,
Sometimes,
but
yeah.
but probably again, alcohols are not good for our bodies. They can be
Mhm.
bad for our livers if we drink too much. So if we're drinking lots of alcohol, it's probably unhealthy.
I agree. But doctors say a glass of wine a day, red wine, could be good for your heart.
I listen to that.
Religiously.
Yes. Yes, I God bless whoever that doctor was. Okay.
Sleeps
Ooh,
12 hours a night. Is that healthy or
I think
unhealthy?
no. Sometimes when you sleep a long time, the next day you can feel groggy. So
Mm.
groggy is like where you still feel tired, you do not feel awake or fresh or alive. So to sleep half of a day, I think is very unhealthy.
I agree. And whenever I do sleep for more than 8 hours, I do wake up feeling groggy and even more tired than before I went to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, eat lots of dairy products.
I mean, I feel like this is also unhealthy, but I don't know why. I don't know why. Do you
I
know
think
why?
I think it's because human beings are not supposed to process milk, lactose.
Probably.
We're we're the only mammals that drink another mammal's milk. And we're all a little bit lactose intolerant because none of us have the true capacity to process lactose. So lots of
Right.
dairy usually leaves people who have no issue with lactose feeling a bit bloated if they eat large, like if you have yogurt and milk and butter and
Okay.
cheese.
Yeah,
And
so for
that's pretty
anyone as well, for
fattening as
anyone who
well.
isn't sure, dairy is any product made out of milk or from cows. So milk, cheese. I'm not sure if there's another one, but milk and cheese
Butter,
is a
yogurt.
dairy product. Butter, yes. Okay.
Okay, avoid stress.
Ooh. Well, there's only space in healthy, and it is healthy, of course, to not have stress, but it is not healthy to avoid all your problems. So you need, I believe, a balance. You need to not be stressed, but you need to handle problems well.
Fantastic. Okay, the fitness test. You are visiting the doctor for a checkup and he wants some information about your health. Okay,
Ooh,
so this is a good one. Do you want to read the doctor and I'll read the patient?
I would love to read the doctor. Okay. Good morning or good afternoon. I'd like to ask you some questions for the checkup today.
No problem.
How often do you exercise?
I go to the gym twice a week.
Okay. Do you smoke?
Yes, I do.
How often do you drink alcohol?
I only drink alcohol once or twice a week.
Okay. Can you describe your diet?
I eat lots of fruit and vegetables and drink lots of water. I don't eat much bread or cheese, but I do love pizza.
Okay.
Okay, do you guys have, well, everyone's, no one's really there right now, but if you are watching this later, um, this is an example of a fairly good diet, right? This guy is living clean. He seems to have a really good lifestyle.
Hmm. But again, balance because he drinks some alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
He does have pizza, but he doesn't have too much dairy. So,
Or carbs.
mm,
Okay, so let's do a wrap up and talk about everything we've covered